Back at it again on the beach. You can see. Boom. I didn't start diving fully in there yet, but boom, you can see a resort right there. Mountains, resort. Perfect beach life.
No! Huh?
What up, Prince Sports here. Now, I noticed a couple days ago, I think Stephen A. Smith, people at ESPN were talking about who needs a championship more. Whoa, almost fell. Who needs a championship more? Kevin Durant or LeBron James with their respective teams? Who has more to lose, this, that, and the third? Duh. That's a easy answer, man. It's obviously not LeBron James. If he won the championship in 2012, not 2012, 2020, why would he need to win even more? If he got one championship, that's better than none. Kevin Durant still has more to prove because he got 0 championships without Steph Curry. 0 championships on the Brooklyn Nets. After the whole debacle with James Harden, couldn't get along with James Harden. And that big 3 super team is now done. So Kevin Durant would get judged normally now a little bit for me because his super team stuff is over with. I don't have to look at him in that same format no more because he don't have a super team anymore. But at the same time, that still doesn't mean I ain't gonna take my foot off his neck. You still playing with a championship contending team that should go out there and learn how to win a championship. You still got a lot to prove with this Brooklyn Nets team. It's time for you to go out and win and get a title that don't revolve around having Steph Curry on your roster. So that's a no-brainer. I don't even know why he was debating that for, man. It's clearly Kevin Durant that needs to prove himself more in that terms. Now, LeBron James has won the championship in 2020 with another top 5 player, and he was considered a top 5 player in the league. So 2 top 5 players, are supposed to be winning the championship. Now that water is salt water. So it's very salty. You can actually sand all over you, but it's still fun. You just gotta wash it off when it's all done. Live crabs, shrimp, jumping fish. You see all of that on the beach right there before y'all.
May fish daw doon. Fish! Oh, malalim.
Championship, so there's no surprise there. It's not like they had overwhelming odds against them. They were favorites to win the championship. They should be. They got 2 of the top 5 players in the league, and they had solid role players, and they had some of the best defense in the league. They're supposed to win the championship. No surprise there. So it's just like saying, that 2020 championship was like one of the most impressive. No, it wasn't. How the hell was that one of the most impressive? Giannis's championship last year was more impressive. He had to go through Kevin Durant. All right, he had to go through injuries, and plus, he went through the gauntlet a little bit more. Keep in mind, he won the championship without another top 5 player. He was the only top 5 player on his team. So that's definitely more impressive. But at the same time, Kevin Durant, you're playing with an elite player like Kyrie Irving. He's not a top 5 player, but at the same time, you're still supposed to be winning with Kyrie Irving. So the answer is easy. Kevin Durant has more to prove in his career than LeBron James does at this point. LeBron James' career is what it is. He's going to be considered a top 10 or top 5 player in the league. That whole GOAT stuff, you can miss me with that. He missed that boat. That boat sailed away a long time ago. There's nothing he could do to become the GOAT. But there's other guys that could surpass him. And one is Giannis Antetokounmpo, but that's another story for another day. So, as you can see, I'm here in this water. Look at this beautiful water, man. It's boom, all up in it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying myself here on this beach. And you see the sun in the background, right? I don't want to get too deep because this water is getting super deep. But yeah, man, that was a stupid take on First Take. Who you think got to win the championship? The guy that went to the Brooklyn Nets with 0 chips. You know? One thing about LeBron James, even though he's underachieved, he still has won at least one championship with all of these big 3 super teams that he formed. Okay? He got one with Kyrie and Kevin Love. He got one with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. You know, so, and he got one with Anthony Davis, who's a top 5 player in the league. So, you know, or was at that time. I don't know if you still consider him that anymore. But he has won with overwhelming talent, you know, what could be held against him, but at the same time, you're still supposed to win with that. It'd be even worse if he didn't win with those guys, you know, but he did underachieve for a guy that has probably the most help than any superstar in NBA history. You know, he definitely should have cleared the deck a little more in terms of winning, but that's another story for another day. Brent Sports out. Peace.